Hey, today we are talking about eating for weight loss and the importance of making sure that everything you eat is delicious, satisfying, fast, and easy. And to demonstrate that, we're going to race a lean cuisine. So I'm gonna stick this bad boy in the microwave and then attempt to make dinner from scratch faster than it takes to nuke a diet frozen meal. So how about that? Also a little bit different this week on the vlog is that we're doing this in one shot. We're just gonna do it in one straight shot and see what happens. So we're racing the clock today. So first things first, I am gonna stick this into the microwave. The instructions say 9 minutes, pierce the plastic. Wow, does that look miserable? Stick it in the microwave for whoa. For 9 minutes. All right, so while that's cooking, let's get started on tortilla soup, because that's what we're making today. So, the first thing you want to do is you want to take a can of refried beans and spoon it into a pot. I like using a big pot because it gives you some room to work with. I tend to get a little bit splashy when I cook. Wow, almost 1 minute down already. That's fast. I'm adding in half a container of some chicken broth, bone broth. I'm just guesstimating. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you want your soup a little bit thicker, maybe add a little less of the bone broth. And if you want it a little bit thinner, add a little bit more. Right now, I'm whisking the refried beans into the broth. That's going to create sort of a creamy base for our chicken tortilla soup. Once that's fully incorporated into the broth, 7.5 minutes. Wow, that's faster than I thought it would be. Once I've got that in there, then I add the rest of my ingredients. 2 cans of Rotel. This is a canned tomato and pepper combo. I'm gonna just chuck it in there with the juice. Two cans of beans. And 1 chicken. This is one of those rotisserie chickens that you can get at any grocery store. Don't worry, I already washed my hands. We're just going to rip this thing apart and kind of break it up into the soup. By the way, I got all the ingredients for this at just the local grocery store, at the Vons down the street. So everything you need is right there. Nothing fancy. No specialty ingredients that you gotta hunt down and find at a specialty store. This is all stuff you can find in any grocery store, anywhere. Once you got the chicken in there, give it a good stir to incorporate all the ingredients. And we're basically done. So let's throw this on the burner. Yay. some flame. Ha! That's the problem. All right. There we go. While that's cooking, we're gonna chop up some toppings. What we got? 5 minutes left. Soup's already on the stove. It's only been 4 minutes. We're already almost done. So the rest of this is just kind of your personal preference. I mean, what do you like with your Mexican food? Some people love cilantro, and some people hate cilantro. So it's entirely up to you. I wonder what Julia Child would think of this. Definitely need some avocado on this tortilla soup. Less than 3 minutes remains. And then maybe a little onion. Now that we've got a little bit of extra time, we could talk about what this demonstration is all about, which is all about that when you're eating for weight loss, it is really important that everything you eat is delicious and satisfying, fast and easy. Losing weight is hard enough. It's really tough. I mean, it takes a whole lot of energy, it takes a lot of mental energy, it takes a lot of planning, it takes a lot of know-how. So when it comes to what you eat, it's got to be easy. It's got to be fast. And it definitely has to be delicious. It has to be satisfying. If it's not, then your diet's just not going to work. It's just going to fail miserably because we can't sustain a diet that isn't delicious and satisfying. If you're hungry all the time, you're not going to be able to stick to that diet. If your diet is full of food that doesn't taste very good, you're not going to be able to stick to that diet. All right, we got 2 minutes left. I got my toppings. I got my soup on the fire. Let's see how we're doing. It's feeling pretty warm already. Might keep the lid on there to keep the heat in. And that's basically it. Wow, we're already just kind of chilling, waiting for everything else to come together. So cool, so amazing. We just made dinner just now, right here on this video, in less time than it takes to microwave a diet frozen dinner. How amazing is that? Go on, Tiger Floor. Best tiger ever in the whole universe. Last minute for the Lean Cuisine. It also has to sit and rest for a minute, so we always have an extra minute to ladle up the soup and then put our toppings on for the final demonstration. It gets a little messy when I cook. Look at all that. But you gotta have some fun with it. I mean, cooking can be messy, and so what? I mean, why does everything have to be clean? It doesn't. It can get a little crazy, and it does. So we're just gonna go with it. Look at that. All right, Lean Cuisine is done. This bad boy's gonna be hot. We'll let that rest for a minute. Plate up our soup. Boy, that is a real rough chop on that onion. You might want to make it a little more dicey there. A little cilantro. A little avocado. And there you have it. Tortilla soup made from scratch in the time it took to make this. Oh man, it's no contest. Tiger wins! And that's it. That's all there is to it. So thank you for watching. If you got something out of this video, I think that's incredible. And I applaud you for hitting the like button to let me know that that's exactly what's happening. And if you know somebody that is struggling with their weight loss, it needs a little boost to help get them all the way across the finish line, then share this with them. You just might change their life.